Hey guys, welcome to Jeff Runs 50. Today I'm talking about Ironman Chattanooga. My first Ironman, you can see right there, there it is. Been there, done that, had an amazing experience with my first Ironman. This is going to be a first-hand account of what I experienced and what I think you can expect and train for as you prepare for Ironman Chattanooga. First part, the swim. I did a wetsuit. It was wetsuit optional. Being not the strongest swimmer, being my first Ironman, I wanted that extra buoyancy, so I figured let's go ahead and do it. I planned on an hour 20 to an hour 30-minute swim. I'm not a fast swimmer. Just to give you an idea, my swim took less than an hour. There's no way I can ever swim that fast. So as you train, assuming they keep the course downstream like they did in 2014, if there's a good current, you can float down it and have no fear. When I got on my bike and saw what time it was, I was shocked at how fast and how much ahead of schedule I was, which helped relax me on that day. So I knew I'd bank a good 20-30 minutes, and I'd be good to go. Now, in saying that, then you get to transition. First transition tent is a cluster. You got a lot of people, there's a lot going on, people are changing their bike gear, but the volunteers will help you out, and it's amazing. Get out of transition, they've already got your bike waiting for you. Take your bike, away you go. Now the bike course itself, I've done the Ironman Wisconsin course. We did that in training. If you've done Wisconsin, this is a lot easier. However, in saying that, it's not flat. I come from central Illinois. We don't have a lot of hills. I wouldn't call it a hilly course, but it is certainly not flat. There are a lot of rollers, but not some that you can get into a rhythm. So plan on, as you go out and you start the two loops, when you get to a hill, spin up it. Spin up it, spin up it, and don't try and power up the hills. You spin up them, it will really help you out. In saying that, I saw a lot of people on lap 2 that clearly had powered up and they were falling apart. There are two, what I would call good hills on the course. They're not Wisconsin big, like Old Sauk, but they are annoying because they're long enough that you're spinning and you're spinning and you're spinning to get to the top and cruise down the other side. You go through Chickamauga. It is an amazing town. There's a ton of people. They bus people out there. It's great. Then when you get done with the bike, you go back into transition. In my experience, transition 2 was amazing. I had a volunteer that came right to me. He actually helped me change, got me ready, and when I started to put my stuff back into the bag, he said, don't worry about it. I got it. You go run, go have fun. When you start the marathon course, you will love it. There's a ton of people. The energy at the start of that run is unbelievable. It's great. Now, in saying that, the run course itself, it's 2 loops, but each loop has 2 parts. One part's longer, one part's shorter. You first start out on the longer part that goes along the river, and it's flat, it's nice, kind of scenic, it's kind of cool. You actually go by where you jump into the river to start your day. Kind of something neat to think about as you're doing that. When you finish the first half of the loop, you then cross the river. That's when the elevation starts, and let me tell you, be prepared for some big hills and a rough portion. I'm not going to lie to you. I did a run walk, was my method. I did a 3-to-1, run 3, walk 1. It worked really well, until I had to walk. But in saying that, when I got to the hilly part, I walked up every hill on that side, and it was all I could do. I mean, these are real. The one half of the loop does not have many spectators. The other half of the loop is kind of like a college town, so there's a lot of big parties. It's fun. People are trying to get you to drink beer. You'll enjoy it. And then you come back across the river, downhill to the finish line, and at least the year I did it, Mike O'Reilly was there to say, Jeff Chandler, you are an Ironman. And it truly is an experience that I'll never forget. The medal itself, I think it's pretty solid, pretty cool little medal they give you. Took me 14 hours to get it. But hopefully this helps. If you have any other questions or want some advice on Ironman Chattanooga or have any triathlon questions, feel free to shoot me an email at jeffruns50, jeffruns50 at gmail.com, and follow me on Twitter at jeffruns50. Hope this helps, and trust me, you will be an Ironman. This is a good course. You'll have fun.